Hey everyone, welcome to February favorites. I have a lot to talk about, so let's jump right in. Unfortunately, we're going to start with some not favorites, fails if you were. Two of them, they are both very popular here on YouTube, but somehow it did not work out for me. So the first thing I want to talk about are the Tarteist lip paints. These were sent to me by Tarte. The whole, I think, collection was sent to me, along with the accompanying lip liners. I love the lip liners. However, these did not work for me for a couple of reasons. Number one, there are only a couple of shades, like maybe this one, that are actually wearable to me. Like, I think this is beautiful, but I'm never gonna wear a purple lip. And the other issue that's more important is that these never set on me. Now, I understand that normal lipstick never sets either, but I have never had too much of an issue with lipstick migrating off my face or off my lips. These smear like nobody's business, even when I have not touched my face. So whether I use the lip liner or not, it just would, not just a little bit, we're talking it looked like I went like whoosh. So unfortunately, these did not work for me, which is not tragic, but a disappointment. And then the other fail, which makes me sad because everyone else in the world loves these and thinks they are the best thing since sliced bread, apparently don't work for me. And these were also sent to me. This is from Makeup Forever, and these are their new Ultra HD correctors and concealers. The problem I had with these was twofold. The color range was either too light or too dark, so didn't work for my skin. And the other major problem is that no matter what combination I wore them, whether the corrector underneath the concealer by itself, with moisturizer, without moisturizer, setting powder, not setting powder, they always creased. I was like more tired than if I just had no concealer on. So major fail, kind of bummed about that. That would have been nice because I love wearing the Ultra HD foundation. Kind of hope they would work well together. They do, just not on my face, apparently. Now let's get on to favorites. I'm gonna start with my non-beauty favorites. The first thing is a book. So a few years back, I did a whole video review on a book I found called The Rook. And I'm just gonna link the video around here and in the description box, the original review. It's a paranormal book set in London. There's a major mystery involved. It was fabulous, very well written. Well, the author started following me on Twitter, and his publishing company sent me a pre-release version of the sequel. This is Stiletto. I read the whole thing. It's a nice, thick, juicy book, just like I like it. And if you enjoyed The Rook, you're gonna love Stiletto. It expands even more and more characters. You get to know, there's more than one main character now. You really get to know a lot of the people, and it's as good, if not better, than the original. So you can't, this is kind of a tease, you can't order it yet, but you can pre-order it on Amazon. So I'll put the link to that below. I highly encourage you to pre-order it, and then you'll forget you ordered it, and then come June, you'll get a happy little surprise in your mailbox or on your Kindle, and it's fabulous. It's a great book. The other non-beauty favorite is a TV show that I love. Michael can't stand it, but if you're into paranormal and kind of weird and a mystery at the same time, there's a new TV show called Lucifer. I think it's on USA. And the premise is that the devil took a vacation and went to LA. And he helps a cop solve mysteries. Like, I love it. Michael just can't stand it. He won't watch it with me, but he just thinks it's silly. I think it's great. And of course, the devil has an English accent, which is kind of cool. Why, I don't know. Other non-beauty favorites are two necklaces I've been wearing pretty much interchangeably all month. Of course, they're both from BaubleBar because I love BaubleBar. This is the Ariel collar. It kind of looks neat against the colors here, doesn't it? Probably should have worn it today. This I love because I have nothing like this. I don't wear a lot of silver. Obviously, this is a silver necklace, and I love the shell. I think this is called abalone. It's just really pretty. It's blacks and greens and blues and kind of purpley, iridescent. It's gorgeous. And I love it worn with my traditional black and gray favorites, but it also looks really pretty against pastels coming up in spring. So I really like this piece. And then the other necklace I've been wearing all the time for the month is this new one, also from BaubleBar. And this is a, oops, I have it backwards. There we go. This is you can barely see it against my skin, but it is a druzy stone pendant. It's called the Moon Pendant. It also comes in this beautiful blue color, and there you can see it now. It's really pretty, and I like that the chain is adjustable, so you can make it shorter or longer on your neck, depending on how you want to wear it that day. It's fun. I love druzy. It's sparkly, and it has texture. Two of my favorite things. Okay, this should not be a shocker to you because I talked about it in a Marnie Minute. And thank you to so many of you who pointed out that I put them on kind of wonky. These are the False Lash Trios. This one is from Ardell. This set is from Kiss. It doesn't really matter. I'm still learning. It is a work in progress, but I am not as intimidated as I used to be by putting on a strip lash because these are really easy, or easier, I should say, obviously, since I'm still learning, than the traditional strip lash. These are clumps of 3. They're not individual, but they're clumps of 3, and they're much easier to place on the eye. And they make wearing lashes for me more possible than it ever was before. And the key, I think, also to using them is this lash glue. It's the Andrea Strip Lash Glue, and it comes in with like a little brush-on applicator. And so what I like about it is it's very easy to be very precise. You only put on the glue that you need. You don't have to drag it through like a big glop of the other stuff that comes in a squeezy tube. And if you goof up, like I am wont to do, and you don't get it quite right or one little bit comes loose, you can take the brush and just very precisely dot just a little bit more glue where you need it. So this has been great, and it gets tacky really fast. You don't have to wait like the Duo Lash. So love that. A lot of stuff from the drugstore here. Another favorite are these L'Oreal single eyeshadows. I think you've seen this in a vlog or video, I can't remember, definitely a vlog, when I went to eat lunch with my friends at the Pearl. These are the L'Oreal single eyeshadows. Look at this green, and even if I just barely touch it, look at that color. It's beautiful. L'Oreal did send me a bunch of them, and I loved them so much. I went out and bought a bunch more. What I like about these is the pigmentation is beautiful. Let me show you the one I wear all the time. This is in the crease. I wear Little Beige Dress. I love it. It doesn't look like much, but it's an easy transition or crease color if you're very fair. Whoop, that's green there. If you're very fair, it just blends in perfectly in the crease. What I love about these is they're so creamy in texture, they almost feel like a cream eyeshadow. And what's great about that is not only are they really pigmented, but there's very little or no fallout because they're so creamy in texture. They're great. So they're similar to the ColourPop eyeshadows in that creamy, almost, you can't believe their powder texture. They're wonderful. Another favorite from the drugstore this month I bought because of you guys. You told me to get it and you were right. It's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade Taupe. It is an exact dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It has the spoolie on one side. It has the microfine pencil on the other side. The only thing that's different about this versus the Anastasia is the price. It's about 1/3 less. So win-win for everybody. I really like this. Thank you so much to all of you who told me to get it. You were right. Another favorite it's been a big drugstore month, are these e.l.f. mineral beads. So they come in this funky little container. You open it, comes with a completely useless powder puff. And then you have these cute, okay, wait, I don't want them to go rolling. You have these cute little balls. They are very similar in concept to the Guerlain Meteorites. Obviously the price point is a bit different, but basically the concept is you swirl your brush around, and I use a big fluffy brush like this. This is from Coastal Scents. You swirl it around like so, dab it in, and then I'm just doing it here because I have makeup on, but you brush it all over your face, and it gives me a really nice glow without too much color. It's not even bright enough to be considered a bronzer, but it just glows. It warms up the face. Perfect for this time of year when it's not quite springtime, not quite time for the sunless tanner, but you're sick of looking, like a corpse. At least I am. The only thing I don't like is, unlike Guerlain, there are not a ton of little balls in here, so they can, when you swirl your brush around, they can get stuck in the brush hairs, and so you just want to make sure when you pull your brush out that there are no little balls stuck inside it. And then a new mascara that is my go-to mascara. It is Eclipsed, Clinique, and Lancome is my favorite, is the Sigma Sinuosity Lash Mascara. It's blacker, it's thicker, it comes off even more easily than the other ones. It's amazing. Who knew? This is the first piece of makeup I've ever tried from Sigma, and I am very happily surprised, and now I'm kind of curious about the rest of Sigma's makeup. And then the last thing I want to talk about is this hair product. I love Moroccan oil, the original just Moroccan oil for my ends and stuff. This is the dry texture spray, and what I love about this, it's different from other dry texturizing sprays I've used, is you can put this in your hair. I put in a little bit before I filmed, just to add a little volume and zhuzh it up a little bit. but it won't ruin your hairstyle. So if you want to wear your hair again the next day, you can just brush your hair and go on with your life. If you use like Oribe or one of the other ones, it just gets sticky and thick, and it's like, that's it, you're done. Your hair, you have to shower, you've got to wash your hair. So I like that this is a little less intense and gives you that volume and gives you that separation without completely ruining your hairstyle if you want to give it another few days before you wash it all off. So those are my February favorites. I have a couple little bits of news for you. Number one, I will be in Miami in March, on March 12th. I'm going to do a separate video all about that, about a meetup that day, but I just want to get that on your calendar, so look for more information. Also, I will not be doing weekly vlogs in March. Sorry, I need a break from the weekly vlogs because I am doing daily vlogs. Yay! It's the 2016 edition of Marnie's March Mayhem. So look for daily vlogs every single day for the month of March. And for those of you that cannot stand my vlogs, don't worry, I will still upload 2 beauty videos or like content theme related videos a week. I don't know if it'll always be Wednesday, Friday, probably more like Tuesday, Friday. So just be on the lookout. If you don't want to miss any of it, just subscribe. There's probably buttons and things to click all around me. So if you like watching my videos and you don't want to miss any, the best way to do that is just hit that subscribe button. You know you want to do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to March. March 1st is Michael's birthday, so happy birthday, babe. I love you. And towards the end of the month, almost the end, March 30th is my birthday. So March is a pretty amazing month in my house, I think. So as always, thank you so much for watching. All the links for everything I've mentioned and have going on up here will be in the description box below. And if you want to know how I got this look, I copied somebody else's video. So I put a link to her tutorial there if you want to see what she did. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. So I'm going to walk you through how I film for my regular videos, the ones where I'm not moving around, and I'm going to do it using my vlogging camera, which I'm just going to show you